Along a desolate, windswept plateau, where two nations meet, stand the crumbling remnants of a forgotten empire. Red stone walls, defiant even in decay, guard nothing now but ghosts. This is Arcane. Once a sprawling metropolis, a beacon on the ancient Silk Road. Today, merely a whisper carried on the breeze. What happened here? What forces brought such grandeur to its knees? The silence offers few answers. Only questions. Questions etched into every fallen stone, every empty window, every forgotten path. A city lost to time, yet its secrets linger. Approach the outer defenses, and the sheer scale of Arcane's ambition becomes clear. Massive walls, forged from the distinctive red volcanic tuff of the region, stretch for miles. Towers, some still standing sentinel, once protected a bustling population. Imagine the echoes of guards, the clatter of arms, the roar of a thriving city within. These were not mere fortifications, they were a declaration. A testament to power, to wealth, to an unshakable belief in Arcane's permanence. But even these formidable bulwarks, crafted with such immense effort, could not halt the relentless march of fate. What power could breach such defenses? Arcane's rise was no accident. Its location, a strategic crossroads on the legendary Silk Road, transformed it into a vibrant heart of commerce and culture. Goods flowed through its gates, spices from the east, silks from China, precious metals, and exotic ideas. It was a melting pot of peoples, languages, and faiths. At its zenith, Arcane was home to an astonishing 100,000 souls, a sprawling urban center, rivaling the greatest cities of its era. This prosperity fueled its architectural marvels, its artistic flourishing. But such immense wealth often attracts envious eyes. A target, perhaps? A prize too rich to ignore? Arcane earned its epithet, the city of 1,000 churches, for good reason. Though fewer stand today, their ghostly outlines speak volumes of a deeply spiritual society. Each edifice, a unique blend of Armenian and Byzantine architectural styles, tells a story. Some grand and imposing, others small and secluded, hidden within the city's embrace. They once resonated with hymns, prayers, and the solemn rituals of daily life. Now, only the wind sings through their fractured arches. Each church a silent question, echoing the fervent faith of a people long vanished. What beliefs anchored this city? Among these sacred ruins, the Cathedral of Arcane stands as a monumental testament to the city's ambition. Consecrated in 1001, its sheer size and sophisticated design hint at imperial aspirations. Inside, vast empty spaces once housed elaborate services, royal coronations, and the fervent prayers of thousands. Light now streams through collapsed sections of the roof, illuminating dust motes dancing where altars once stood. The silence within is profound, a heavy weight that presses upon the visitor. What rituals unfolded here? What voices once filled this cavernous space? Its emptiness speaks loudest of all. Yet, a vivid splash of defiance against time's relentless march can be found within the small, remarkably preserved Church of Tigran Honans. Here, unique frescoes cling to the walls, vibrant despite centuries of neglect. Scenes from the life of Christ, saints, and perhaps even glimpses of daily life, painted with an astonishing artistry. They are a fragile window into the spiritual and artistic soul of Arcane, whispering stories across 1,000 years. What world did these paintings once illuminate? What messages did they convey to a faithful congregation? These colors refuse to fade entirely, a last, desperate echo. Below the city, the Arcane River carves a natural border, and here lie the skeletal remains of Arcane's Silk Road Bridge. Once, it connected two banks, two worlds, allowing the free flow of goods, people, and ideas. A vital artery. Now, only scattered arches and foundations defy the current. It is a powerful symbol of Arcane's connection to the wider world, and perhaps, its eventual isolation. What stories could this bridge tell of countless travelers, merchants, and conquerors? It stands broken, a gateway to nowhere, a poignant reminder of disrupted paths. Ani's peak was glorious, but its geographical position, once a blessing, eventually became a curse. Surrounded by shifting empires, its power was always precarious. The 11th century saw the Seljuks arrive, challenging Ani's independence. Though it endured, each conflict, each siege, chipped away at its strength, its resources. These were not sudden, cataclysmic blows, but a slow, insidious weakening. The whispers of war grew louder. The fabric of its stability began to fray. Could a city, however grand, withstand such constant pressure? The signs, perhaps, were there for those who truly saw. As if human conflict wasn't enough, nature unleashed its own devastating fury. Ani sits in an active seismic zone. Time and again, the earth trembled. But it was the great earthquake of 1319 that proved catastrophic. Buildings cracked, foundations gave way, and the monumental structures, painstakingly built, collapsed into rubble. Imagine the terror, the destruction, the despair. What remains now are not just the ruins of war, but also the scars of the earth's raw power. A city already weakened, now fractured, literally and figuratively. Could any city recover from such a profound wound? The earthquake's devastation was a death knell. But not the end. The final blow came not long after, in a series of further invasions. The Mongols swept through, then Tamerlane. Ani, once so formidable, was now a shadow of its former self, an easy target. Its population, decimated and dispirited, gradually abandoned the broken city. By the 18th century, it was a ghost. Empty. Silent. The bustling Silk Road had shifted, leaving Ani bypassed, irrelevant. A once vibrant heart of civilization reduced to dust and memories. What became of its people? Where did their stories go? Today, Ani stands as a powerful testament to the transient nature of human endeavor. A city that rose to immense power and wealth, only to be swallowed by time, earth, and conflict. The wind whispers through its structures, carrying echoes of its past. Of grand feasts, of fervent prayers, of bustling markets, of the cries of battle. Ani remains, a silent, majestic ruin, continuing to reveal fragments of its story to archaeologists and historians. Its full narrative may never be known, but its enduring mystery, its haunting beauty, reminds us that even the grandest empires are but fleeting moments against the backdrop of eternity. A city of questions, frozen in time.